Hello and welcome to the 16th round of the XRL GP3 season, and we're in India. Just going back to the last race. Yeah, we got 10th because of Samster's 40 seconds worth of penalties. But hopefully we can get a good result here. We need to for the race, for the playoffs, and it's very important that we get a decent points haul here today. But let's go into qualifying now. And we're going to start on this flying lap. And the reason I qualified was because I think last race we made the mistake of not qualifying, and we should have qualified, and we probably would have avoided the incident with Samster if we'd have qualified. But we took turn 1 very well. Going now into turn 3, and we hit the apex again, and we get a half decent exit. We use most of our curves going down this straight. We're going to open up the DRS. We're going to brake at the 150 metre board, shift down to gear 1, and then use the remaining of our curves. Going towards turn 5, 6 and 7 now. 5 tenths up on the lap, on sector 1, and we take it a bit scruffily. Going to the right then left, run wide there, shift down to gear 4, hold it in gear 4, then bring it up to gear 5. Hit the apex nicely there. And we're 9 tenths up, going into sector 3 now. Cut a little bit. Shift down to gear 2. And we slide a bit there, go on the exit of that corner. Then brake at the 100 metre board, shift down to gear 1. Open up the DRS. And we do a 125.3. Not a bad time, we got 5th, only 6 thousandths off Formula Moss, so we could have got 4th, but 5th position, not a bad place to start, and hopefully we can get a decent start and challenge the guys ahead. I mean, we're running quite a high aero setup, and the reason is for the middle sector. I think middle sector is quite important, but obviously you've got the long straight, so it might affect us in the race, but we'll see. And let's just hope we can get off to a good start. I mean, it's always been a problem for us. You know, our starts, we've always seemed to have a scruffy start. It's going to be important here, and try and avoid contact as well. Obviously, quite a short run to the first turn. 5 lights, and away we go. Not a bad getaway. Looks like we gained a touch on the speed demon there, and a bit on Formula Moss as well. Going into turn 1, we pull into neutral, and then we have to shift back up to 1, and we get forced wide there by the Red Bull. I'm not sure who it was. I'm not sure if it was Riotous or Samster, but I had to go all the way on the grass to make sure that we didn't come into the path of any other cars and cause an accident. So we're down to last, bit disappointing, but let's try and work our way up now. We're on the rear wing of Connor Rives, who looked like he had a bit of lag there. We're not really gaining on Connor Rives as we're going towards turn 4 now. Shift down at 150 metre board. Take the apex quite well. Connor Rives gets all out of shape on them curbs. We're going to have a run going into turn 5, I believe, and we get the move done. Connor Rives is going to be pressuring us, but we should have a better speed, being as we got high aero. I don't know what setup Connor Rives is running, but we've focused for the middle sector. We're running, I believe, 7.5 wings, so we're not focusing on straight line. We're focusing more on the twisted corners around this track. Right on the back of Rybo. Obviously, we won't have DRS because it's only the first lap. You get DRS on lap 3. Going on to lap 2 now. We haven't really called up to Rybo, and Rybo really should pull away from us on this straight because of the drag of the rear wing. But Connor Rives has a look, and he doesn't make the move, but he probably should get the move done with the slipstream on the straight. Obviously, we've got a little bit of a slipstream with Rybo, but Connor Rives should have one as well, and he's probably running lower downforce than me, so we'll see if he tries to make the move going into turn 4. And yeah, I'll give him room. I'll run a bit wide and he gets the move done. Lap 3 now. And there's 2 cars incident. I believe that was Samster and I think the other one was Rybo. Samster's right on my rear wing here. And I've got the DRS being as it's lap 3. So I believe has Connorized. And it hasn't really made a difference. We're going to have a look. Connorized locks up. We touch Connorized wheel. And Samster's having a look. But we keep the place for now. Lap 5. We're going to go into the pits. And we're going to put it on a set of prime tyres. And it'll be interesting to see where we come out. Connorized pitted, I believe, on the end of lap 4. And you can see Connorized coming down the straight. And yes, he's passed. And now on lap 8. We're right on Connorized rear. And we touch him twice. And we knock him because he's quite faster than him there at that point. But it's going to be a 3-car battle going down towards his straight. Rybo, he's got the outside line, the inside line. I've got the outside line. Rybo got the move done on Connorized, and I'm struggling with the rear wing being so high value, and I didn't get past him. And lap 10 now, and you'll see me hit Formula Moss, and the reason why I hit Formula Moss was because his controller ran out of batteries. Basically, when that happens, the car apparently goes back onto the racing line, so nothing I could have done about that. And yeah, it was a bit frustrating because, well, for me at that time I was very frustrated because, one, you know, it was a bit of bad luck, but also at the start was also frustrating, you know. But that's how it goes, and we've just got to fight back now for the remaining 19 laps and try and get a couple of points. I mean, at this moment I didn't think we'd get anything, but you know, we might. You never know. And we lap 14, and we caught up to the back of Connorized, and we're going to make the move. We get way better traction, and we passed him for 11th position now. Lap 17, and there was contact between Schumacher and Rybo, and we got past Rybo, but we're going to go into the pits, and we're going to do 2 more stops. We're going to do softs and softs again. Reason is, we pitted on lap 10, and primes only lasted like 9 laps, so it would probably be wiser to do an extra stop. Probably not much difference in time because the primes will go off quite quick. If you know, we were seeing in Singapore when the tyres go off really bad, you can spin. That's what happened in Singapore, and I don't want it to happen again. Lap 24 now, and we managed to, you know, battle with Riotous in that stint. You know, we didn't challenge him, but we kept within 2 seconds of him, and it's going to be interesting to see what we can do these last 5 laps. Lap 29 now, and I'm right on the back of Riotous. I think he was struggling in the middle sector. He was kept going off, like track extending and stuff. Not deliberate. I think it was just that he was struggling with the downforce. You need quite a high downforce package in the middle sector. And Riotous locks up there. We're going to try and get better traction, but we're not going to get past around this middle sector. The last lap now, and Riotous went wide, and we had a little bit, well, he seemed to pull away, and we're going to have the DRS now. And the mistake we made last lap, we didn't get into his slipstream. We tried to get into his slipstream, go around the outside. We're going to try and get a tighter line. The cut back, we get way better traction, and we passed Riotous tag for 9th position, and that move was crucial because we're battling with him and other drivers for the playoffs spots. So we've just got to try and keep him behind and gain a point on Riotous, and it won't be all too bad this race. Riotous will be eager to get past, but it will be hard for him to get past round this middle sector. And I just need to keep it on the lines, the racing lines, and not make any mistakes. And I've got 9th position here. Right, as I thought he might have a dive down the inside, but he didn't. And now Riotous looks like he's too far back to make a move going into the last turn. And yeah, we've got 9th position, and to be honest, it weren't too bad. Looking back at it though, we probably could have challenged for top 6 if we never had an incident and been forced off at the start. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in Abu Dhabi, and hopefully we can get a way better result.